Time. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life. That there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. How is everybody doing today on this wonderful, blessed Monday, April the 8th, 2024? Before we get started, I got to give my shout outs to Two Tough Sports. If you a Madden gamer and you think that you got the skills to pay the bills and you think that you can beat anybody, and I mean anybody, come to Two Tough, that Madden Gamer League, where the games are broadcasted on Twitch as well as Heather's Craft Haven, my sis from another miss, Heather's Craft Haven on TikTok as well as Facebook. Yo, what it do?
Yo, what's going on, man?
It's Championship Monday.
Yes, sir.
So, how you been? How you doing? How's your day going?
It's another phenomenal day. I just got back from the gym, dog tired. Still got to cook. Still got to take care of the baby. But we push it. We push through it. It is what it is. That's what us men do.
That's right. I can dig it. What up, that boy Straps?
Hola, bye. You know me. I got to get this guy.
Yeah, that's what us men do.
Link the fuck up first. Hold up.
I just got finished doing the girl dad thing. So, just left a Girl Scout meeting.
Already.
They were planting their little spring flower pots. It was so cute. It was so adorable.
Yeah, that's really cool. When them cookies dropping, bro? When them cookies
dropping? The cookies been dropped, bro. I just took them back my cookie money.
We gotta push it. We gotta push them cookies, bro.
Well, look, if there's anything left, if they got anything left, I'll ask at the next meeting.
Let me know.
Yeah, man.
I'll take a couple boxes.
No, man. That's why you in the gym, bro. That's why you in the gym, man. You don't need them cookie.
A little something here and there. A little something sweet.
There's a little. I can dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah, man. How you been?
Never.
I'm good, man. Look. Like I said, just got finished doing the girl dad thing. I'm chilling, but we can get ready to go ahead and talk this shit. Talk this sports talk. This ain't Conspiracy Theory Friday. So, but I do have one specific question for my conspiracy theory compadre. Seeing as how today was a solar eclipse. If I need to know, was that real or was that part of the movie? Nah, that's all. That's all I want to know. Was the solar eclipse real or was it all part of the illusion?
I can't wait to hear the responses from that one. That's different.
Exactly.
Illusion. What the fuck is it an illusion for, nigga? What is it for? What illusion? God damn! Everything got to be something, nigga. It's the goddamn moon shit, nigga. What the fuck? What is it alluding to? What are we blocking it from?
That's the only question I got. That's the only question I would want to ask. That's the only question I would want to ask my conspiracy theory brother. Was that real?
Nigga, I ain't getting no superpowers, so I guess it won't real, nigga.
Yeah. Or was that a thin mint blocking the sun?
I don't know, man.
But look, how did you look?
Nigga put his hand over there.
To me, honestly, the way people was talking about this solar eclipse, I was thinking it was about to be on some 30 days a night type shit. I thought it was gonna be actually like dark a few minutes.
Nah, it's
only in certain areas.
Yeah.
Was it dark? We weren't in one of the areas where it was pitch where it was supposed to be dark.
Well, unless we in one of the areas overrated.
Yeah, ain't nothing happened. It just looked like the fucking clouds came out, nigga. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Niggas acting stupid. Niggas just need a reason to goddamn act stupid. Man, it must be that eclipse, man. I couldn't pay my bill, man. That eclipse.
Solar power.
Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, man, my shit, man. What I'm talking about? That shit fake, man. All that shit.
How was
these niggas just want something to happen.
Both y'all are just coming from the gym. Y'all had good workouts?
I sure was able, dude.
Yeah,
I needed that.
yeah, mine was straight.
I know that's right.
Need
But
to,
I'm just saying, look, I'm just saying, like, I was look, the eclipse kind of just like I said, I was like, yo, I'm thinking because I'm driving, I'm doing a bus run while this stuff is going on. I'm like, damn, am I gonna have to put on my headlights at 245, 250? I'm like, damn it. Like they were
man,
saying like
no,
in Texas.
nigga.
Let's say like in Texas it got dark. Like it got dark.
Yeah, part of
Yeah,
Texas got
it
dark.
was certain paths where it got dark. That would have been the coolest spot to look at the shit. But other than that, you ain't seeing shit.
I don't know though,
You ain't
man.
really see
Think about
nothing
it.
but the sun.
Think about it, if it was pitch black at 4:00 p.m. Somebody would have started vandalizing something.
Man, that was 4 months ago when it was freaking cold. It was like
Right.
dark at like
Yeah, nigga.
4:30. It's like it would be all right.
Nigga,
Watch
niggas
it
is
on
crazy,
TV,
dog.
man.
Yeah, nigga. Look at NASA link the goddamn link live on goddamn YouTube or something.
Exactly. Somebody got a live stream somewhere.
But anyway, I got to start off by giving shout outs to Dawn Staley and the South Carolina Lady Gamecocks as they won the national championship for women's college ball, which honestly the female tournament has been the better tournament. Okay, it was as advertised. They beat Caitlin Clark, and the mainstream was trying to put the light on their golden girl, but you can't. Long live Queen Dawn Staley. Okay,
Yeah.
South Carolina finished only the 10th undefeated season in the history of women's college basketball.
Wow.
Bro, her record is like 75-1 over the last 2 years. They've only lost about 3 games over the last 3 years, including winning 2 of the last 3 national championships. She needs to be mentioned with the greatest coaches in the history of female college basketball. I mean, this is her 3rd national title.
Nigga, is that me or is that your connection going crazy?
That's not my connection, bro.
That's probably you, big dog.
Yeah, that's not me, homie.
That man got Boost Mobile.
not Boost. Come on, man.
I don't know what the hell going on.
Boost ain't bad, man.
Nah, they shut down the one over there.
Who got Boost?
I'm on 9 Mile across from Walmart. So
I ain't got
nobody was
They
buying Boost
did?
Mobile.
I
Yeah, it's gone.
ain't got no goddamn Boost Mobile.
Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't know they shut that down.
What do you say? I had Boost Mobile?
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't got no nigga.
Nigga heard
Nigga,
Mobile.
nigga, I ain't got no Boost Mobile, nigga.
Hey, Sean, he said that shit like 2 minutes ago.
It's that solar eclipse, man. It's that solar eclipse. That shit fucking up my signal, man.
Oh man,
That was wild, man.
but no, I got to give Dawn Staley the love because she is. I mean, she's just a baller. She was National Player of the Year twice when she was at Virginia. She was on the 96, 2000, and 04 Women's Olympic team, all gold medals. WNBA Hall of Famer. Why the hell the University of Virginia has not tried to nab her from South Carolina, seeing how she's an alum and the greatest player ever for that school, as far as the women go, is beyond me. But long live the queen. Look, Caitlin Clark deserved every accolade she
100%.
gets. Absolutely. But it won't. But this today ain't your moment. Period. Them sisters was not losing to damn Caitlin Clark again. So shout out to them. And they balled out. Caitlin Clark came out like Steph Curry, 18 in the first quarter, had 12 the rest of the game. They locked her down. Raven Johnson got her revenge. She balled her ass up. And they 6'7" center was looking like female Shaq out there for South Carolina. So
6'7"
shout out.
woman. Shout out to South Carolina.
Shout out to South Carolina. Now tonight's game is the men's. This is the best national championship game that men's college basketball could have hoped for because Connecticut has been so dominant. But Edie, who I owe apology to Purdue, I didn't think they was built for it. I owe them an apology. I said, you ain't fitting to pull to Virginia, lose to a number 1 as a lose to a 16 as a 1, then come back and win the chip. I apologize. At least they got to the chip. I don't Edey. Do I think Edey is going to be a top draft pick? No, but I mean, he's a center. That's a big dude, and UConn got their big dude. So this is the best game that they could have hoped for because, if NC State had to beat Purdue, this game wouldn't be worth watching. The game wouldn't be worth watching. But, it is what it is. So I'm hoping for a good game. I still don't understand why college basketball puts the national championship game on so damn late on a Monday.
What time is supposed to be coming on? 10?
It's 8 o'clock. The game don't come on for another hour and a half.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Yeah,
ain't
I
nobody
don't get
standing
it.
up for that.
Nigga, it's Monday. It's still a school night, nigga.
Yeah, it's a school night. My kids don't even go to school. This is a school night.
So, and also now, Aaron, you're a Miami Heat fan. What up, bro? This is the last week of the NBA regular season. Is Miami going to finish 7th or are they going to finish 8th?
We as far as I can remember for the last couple seasons, we kind of sneaked in the bottom. So I would probably I'll be honest, I haven't watched it too much, but I know we usually sneak in at 7 and just kind of go back and forth from there.
2 years ago, y'all was number 1.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, last year y'all was 8, going to the finals.
And I think the year before that we snuck in the bottom again.
No, the year before that y'all was number 1.
Well, 2000, what was that?
2022.
Shoot, it is. Yeah, it's 2024. God dang.
You're getting old already, man.
I am getting old by the second. I can't even remember.
Hey, Sean, you sound like computer love right now, bro.
Hey, put your antenna on top of the car, bro.
No, fuck that, nigga. Y'all should be able to hear me. My shit clear, nigga. That's y'all shit, nigga. Fuck you.
Boy, put your antenna on top of the car.
Nah, nigga, that's because I live in the sticks, bitch, nigga. Wait till I get to my my fucking Wi-Fi, nigga.
We got you, bro.
It's all good.
Oh man,
it's a computer
you
love.
funny as a bitch. But yeah, this is the last week of the NBA regular season. I mean, I tell you what, the team I'm most disappointed by has been Milwaukee, bro. It's not even close.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
what
after
coming in at.
Well, they would still be a 2 or 3 seed, but bro, remember they fired their coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
So their coach was 18 games over 500 when he got fired. I don't even think Doc is 500 as a coach.
Ooh.
I don't know why they fired him. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why this motherfucking cat laying in my yard. Get your ass out my yard, kitty.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking up the stats now because Boston clear cut in a way. Yeah, Milwaukee's number 2, but they were 18 games over 500. Doc Rivers is 2 games under 500 right now.
I can't. Well, I mean, it might have been a non, because sometimes when it comes to the front office, it's a funny game. You can win. Sometimes you can win, and sometimes if they believe the team will win without you with somebody else, they'll just go with somebody else. That's my assumption here, because it doesn't make sense to me to fire a winning coach.
And this was his first year. This was his first coaching job.
Got fired on your day off.
Right.
Stealing boxes. That's what it was.
Well, the surprise team for me this season has been Orlando. The Orlando Magic are actually number 3 in the East right now. Now, you guys, Miami is in 8th. Philadelphia is in 7th, but they just got Embiid back, and they've been balling. And I'm disappointed in Denver because I really want to see Milwaukee, not Denver. I'm disappointed in the Bucks because I really want to see Milwaukee versus Denver. You know, if the Clippers ain't gonna make the finals, because I know the Lakers ain't gonna make the goddamn finals. That's for damn sure.
Unfortunate.
But I really want to see Giannis versus Jokic. But the way the Bucks is playing, bruh, I don't think so. I don't see it. I don't see it whatsoever. But the Lakers, I will say this, the Lakers, to their credit, have been playing very good ball of late. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. So I can't really complain about that as a Laker fan because they are playing better. I don't know if it's them playing better or if I don't know if the script is in now. I don't know.
The script, man.
It might be the script. Yes.
Because the Lakers have been slightly above average all year. And they're still sitting 9th in the West. They still have to win playing games just to get in. So, but the West, like I've been saying this all season, the young niggas are taking over in the West. Minnesota, Denver, OKC, that's your top 3 seeds. All young teams. All young. All young. So, fellas, the draft is in 2 weeks.
Hey! Y'all want to come over here and do the draft?
Huh?
Y'all want to come over here for the draft?
You said come over here and we do the draft.
What's up? You got food, we in.
Somebody come pick my. No, wait a minute, hold on. That's a school night. I got the kids. I would. I got the kids.
Man, them kids.
This nigga,
wow. Them kids.
But no matter what, we will be covering the draft, you guys. We will be covering the first round.
Got you.
The first round. Now remember, the first round is a 3-hour melee. They're gonna drag out 32 picks in 3 hours for 3 hours. And then the next day they're gonna have 3 rounds drafted in that same period of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's them kids' time to shine, man. Let them shine, bro.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Let them kids shine, man. That's
I'm just interested to see what quarterback we're gonna take. I guess it depends on what quarterback is left.
Yep, that's about it. Well, unless y'all do some trading up. You know it's gonna be some trading.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of finessing.
I'm gonna tell you the quarterback I don't want.
I did all that working out just to come home and eat it right back.
I don't want JJ McCarthy.
Ain't nothing gonna stop.
Where are you coming from?
Michigan. That's Michigan's quarterback.
Why you don't want him?
For what?
Y'all need somebody.
I know, but I mean, let's put it this way: if Michael Penix or Bo Nix is still available, I would rather have them than JJ McCarthy.
Okay, break that one down for me because I want to hear why you wouldn't want an incredibly winning quarterback. Why you wouldn't want an incredibly winning quarterback?
He was the most well-hid quarterback in college football. JJ McCarthy was the most well-hid quarterback. Michigan won the majority of their games by running the football. Running the football, playing great defense. JJ McCarthy, while he can play, I'm not saying he can't play, but right. He was hidden in their offense the entire season. What if your college coach hides you, then let your damn college coach draft you. His college coach is still for the Chargers now. Let him draft him.
I guess maybe I'm missing it because correct me if I'm wrong because I don't know a whole lot about y'all's teams. But are y'all receivers catching?
I don't know. We just traded one of them to Cleveland.
Okay, so I mean he ain't got to throw nothing. if he's decent at the throw, but amazing at the handoff, which he's obviously amazing at the handoff, because you got to be to run the ball. Put that man in the pocket and just run this season. Because at the end of the day, if he does turn out to be a phenomenal pick, I mean, I don't see the problem with it. Right now, the way I'm looking at the league right now, beggars can't be choosers.
Let me put
And
it this way. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. You're right. It's like right now, beggars can't be choosers, and right now, teams are getting stacked. Like I'm not gonna say I'm scared of Houston, but it
You're
feels
scared
like
of Houston.
I would be.
I'm a little concerned about their. But anyway, yeah, it's But at the same time, I'm feeling pretty good about the AFC East. So it is what it is. They're trade off for everything. But that's to me the way I look at it. Is beggars can't be choosers. You need something right now, and you already, from the way it looks like, you don't really have a good track record of dealing with the last couple quarterbacks. So it's like, just pick somebody up. If you just handing the ball off, I'm not sure who your running back is right now or how many yards per carry my man is carrying it. It's a rebuilding year for y'all, so it don't really matter. You see what I'm saying?
Not according to Sean Payton.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Last couple of podcasts you mentioned y'all ain't got a lot of bread,
We don't.
so it's like go ahead and get the new guy. Get the new guy, put him in the pocket.
I just don't want the
Be good
new
for
guy
what
to
he-
be him. I don't want the new guy to be him.
All right. Listen. We got what we wanted. over
Let me
here in
put it this
Miami.
way. Every year, teams outthink themselves by trying to prop up a quarterback who really shouldn't have been propped up that high. One Zach Wilson comes to mind. Trey Lance comes to mind. Propping up these quarterbacks that really shouldn't have been propped. That's why I'm curious about Drake May. I'm really curious about him. I am. Now, Caleb Williams, okay. Jaden Daniels just won the Heisman. Hell yeah. Michael Penix was just in the national championship game. Like I said, I watched Michigan all season, and they were hidden. JJ McCarthy, they was like, if we're going to lose, it's not going to be because of you. Because we're not going to give you the opportunity to lose the game for us.
Right.
Now, as far as the Houston Texans go, no, as far as the AFC East go, you know what? I wouldn't have said this a couple weeks ago. I might mess around and pick the Jets to win the AFC East
Man,
now.
Hell no.
Yeah, the Jets got a little squad, bro.
Why not?
Nah, it's not that serious.
Buffalo has gotten considerably worse. Y'all haven't done nothing to make yourselves considerably better.
Did we need to be considerably better? It's not like we snuck into the playoffs. It'd be different if like we slid into the playoffs and like we snuck in and we were already decent. We just didn't have enough spread. That was always a concern. We just didn't have enough spread, and it showed. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about Cole and all that other kind of mess. No Diddy. We didn't have enough.
Hey, give me 5 minutes. I stink, nigga. I'll be right back.
But you about to go shower?
Yeah, nigga. What you think? I'm stinking, nigga.
All right, bro. Look. I'm gonna mute your mic, okay?
Yeah, mute me, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out.
Bro, this ain't OnlyFans. If you don't turn this joint off, you say you about to go shower.
Look at this nigga. He's stupid.
Hey, y'all in the comments, y'all gotta pay now. Now we got Patreon coming.
Yup. Man, look, hey, let me tell you something. Y'all pay enough money. Y'all send enough money. I'm just
I'm about to take my behind his yo wallet. No, we definitely got merch coming, that's for sure. For all over watching, we definitely got merch coming in. We just want
no question about that. But what I'm saying is after these recent transactions that's happened, the Jets don't look that bad. Because it ain't gonna be the Patriots.
Yeah.
The Bills to me have the Bills, they've gotten the majority of their captains from last year are gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Jones just gonna be out there catching the ball for himself. I mean, I still think they'll be all right. But once you have a decent quarterback, I think all you need to do is just kind of put certain things in place, and you'll. It sucks to say, and I hate the way the league has built it, but the quarterback really is the nucleus of the entirety of the team, both offense and defense. So it's one of those things where it's like he's still there. They're gonna be all right.
I mean, I'm just because I'm looking at Buffalo. You lost both of your wide receivers. You still got your running back. This is a wide receiver heavy draft, but that's hit or miss. Health is always a factor. You gave up Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer. You know, you've lost a lot of your big names. You can't pay now because of what you gave Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Because unfortunately he wasn't able to cash in during the window. Now you see Houston loading the fuck up. And the Jets, I'm looking at them like the Jets don't look that bad in your division. I'm just saying.
I guess. I mean, I can't call it.
I mean, you hate the Jets. I get it.
Yeah,
I understand.
I
You're supposed to. You're
Trash
supposed
is
to.
Trash.
Now, do I believe the Jets will find a way to fuck it up? Of course I do. It's what they do. It's
Will
what
they
they
pull
do.
out some weird upsets throughout the season? Yeah.
Well, they're
definitely
still gonna have an elite defense. Wouldn't you
Without
say?
question.
Wouldn't you agree with that? That they still have an elite defense?
I would definitely call it top 5 in the league. As much as I don't like them, they're still top 5 in the league to me in terms of defense. What is this? I'm trying to pull up my NFL app.
They just got Hassan Reddick.
Yep.
They still got pieces, man. I don't know. But again,
there'll definitely be somebody to watch in our division, but if there's anybody I'm keeping an eye on this season, just for me in terms of entertainment, it's gonna be the Chargers. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they do this season.
The Chargers?
The Chargers. Sorry, my bad. No disrespect. The Chargers.
No, it's no. I'm not. I don't feel. Look, I have no expectations from my team, so none taken. But what I'm saying is that the Chargers are a team just like the Buffalo Bills. Almost is they lost both their receivers and their tight end and their running back. I think what we're giving the Chargers merit on is the fact of who their coach is now.
That's my major thing. I'm like, all right, cool. Somebody comes in because you don't just bring somebody like that in just to hang out. Like, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? You bring him in and you give him the ability to create a culture, to bring pieces in, to coach people up, and to have things coming, like to basically have things coming down the line. You see what I'm saying? So that's, for me, that's why I'm looking forward to seeing what he does with the organization. It could be a complete and utter flop. Could do absolutely nothing, right? It is. They could go 2-16 whole season, but it is what it is.
I don't see that happening, but I mean, I think the Chargers will be formidable. Of course I do, because I believe that Harbaugh is a hell of a coach.
Yeah.
And he changes the culture immediately. So, I mean, yeah, but only thing I'm gonna say is Denver Broncos, if you're listening to me, please don't draft JJ McCarthy. Please don't draft JJ McCarthy. Please don't draft JJ McCarthy. How you doing, sir?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on?
Can't call it, man.
A little bit of everything.
I'm just setting up, getting ready to watch this national championship game. But also, we were talking about this is the last week of the NBA season. Playoff positioning. I mean, we know what 10 teams in both conferences are going to be. Well, what 4 teams in each conference are going to do the whole play-in bullshit. But I just said, to me, the most disappointing team is Milwaukee. To me, the most surprising team is Orlando. And then, of course, we started talking about the draft in 2 weeks. What say you, my guy?
I have nothing to say. I had nothing to say about a league with 10 teams from each conference going in. Like it ain't much to say.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I do not like it one bit. I do not like it one bit. But
It rewards mediocrity is what it does. It rewards mediocrity. Doesn't encourage these teams to get better. And you know, if that's what you're aspiring for, the plan, then yeah, you probably don't deserve to be in the playoffs, period, anyway. So that is what that is.
you back, homie?
You know why I popped in here, right? You know why
No,
I popped in here, right?
Why?
All right, I got to do this since you won't do it, but but maybe I can encourage you go ahead and do it on Fridays. So
What?
the only disappointment, I guess, last night was Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was a disappointment.
I'm disappointed in what?
At WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
Lil Wayne was a Snoop Dogg was cool. Lil Wayne was a disappointment, but the main event, it was for all the people, for the retro people and everything, because nobody saw that ish coming. It was Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes' son, if you don't know who that is, and Roman Reigns for the championship, and it was Bloodline rules. The Rock made Bloodline because they lost the tag team match on the previous night, and so it was Bloodline rules. Basically, anything goes, no disqualifications. Anybody can interfere, anything. And so, you know, you had the one Uso brother come in there and interfere with the match. You had the Rock come down there and he interfered. I mean, you had the other Sokoa brother. Then you had the Rock finally come in there and interfere. And it looked like Cody Rhodes was ultimately, you know, the script, it looked like he was going to lose the title. But then all of a sudden, you hear the Shield music and you see Seth Rollins come out in the Shield outfit. And he jumps in the ring. He gets beat down. And they start jumping on Cody Rhodes again. Then all of a sudden you hear John Cena's music. And John Cena comes down, jumps in the ring, and Rock ended up rock bottoming him after he threw a couple people out the ring. But then the whole arena go dark and you hear that Undertaker music, bong. And the lights come on, and Undertaker standing in the middle of the ring and choke slam the Rock. The lights go back out and Rock and everybody gone. Undertaker took everybody with him. Undertaker. Yeah.
Oh shit.
He came back for WrestleMania. He came back just to choke slam the Rock and disappearing.
I keep on saying that I'm gonna start watching again because the Rock is back, but the Undertaker back too. I'm going up now because I know when Raw comes.
I don't think he's back. I think from what I can gather in the reading, they subbed out the Undertaker for Stone Cold.
Oh.
Stone Cold was supposed to do that segment and come in and stun the Rock or something, and last minute Stone Cold for some strange reason bowed out, and so they brought in Undertaker to do it because Undertaker was wearing street clothes, like he was dressed in black with a hoodie and a skull cap and all this other, and so it looked like they just snatched him off the street. But he did his thing.
Just the person I wanted to see, Rob. I had one question I wanted to ask you, sir, and you can leave it in the chat. Was today's solar eclipse real, or was that part of the illusion? Just leave your answer. You know, I said that at the beginning of the show. I said that's the only thing I wanted to ask because I wanted to ask you this on Friday, but we was talking about chicks who you think is men. You know, so.
Yo, what?
Hey, yo, that's my cue, man. I gotta go cook. Love y'all, boys. I'm gonna keep.
All I want to know is Bianca Belair a man? Jade Cargill a man?
Hey man, he said Mariah Carey's a man.
I just got asked about them two.
Sign me up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Trying to get put in the headlock.
Hey, Rob said no, did he?
All right, y'all boys. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir.
All right, my boy.
Yes, sir. All right, my boy.
Naomi almost had a nip slip last night.
No, I heard about that. What the hell?
Yeah, she almost had a nip slip.
What's going on? I heard she. Hey, you think they're gonna you think they're gonna reopen this case because they're talking about feds maybe coming to talk to J-Lo about that whole 99 club shooting incident all over again?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that shit is surreal.
And now my man's son is being charged with the same thing.
They always involved in that shit. You know what it is. But you know what it is when there's powerful people doing type of shit like that. Nobody's gonna really say nothing unless they. I mean, you have some people that'll say something. Some people may not say nothing out of fear of what that person may do to them. But some people just go along with the ride. And word on the street, this is son went along with the ride, but it's all allegations until it's been proven. But I'm pretty sure.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, they got all that the footage and shit that they done pulled out from his house. So we'll know what it is pretty soon. Pretty fucking soon.
I will say this though. The way they went about searching his house, very dramatic. Only thing I say, and I'm really not trying to go there, but it needs to be said. The next time somebody of power who is not of melanated descent gets charged with the same thing, I'm gonna need them to bring a tank into his house too. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I have to say this about that though, because they've done that recently. Like it's not they're over aggressive on whatever, because remember they took Roger Stone out his crib at gunpoint. They had all kinds of guns, AR-15 pointed at him, and he's not melanated, so that's how they brought him out his crib.
Hey, the chat is undefeated. The chat said Meek went along for the ride. He was the ride.
The funny thing about that is his soundtrack was part of that. I honestly think that Meek Mill was supposed to be part of WrestleMania because of this controversy stuff going on with him. That's why they brought in Lil Wayne.
Really?
Yeah. I think because the soundtrack, they put the thing up on the screen that what's the name of that album that you was talking about?
Dreams
the new one. Yeah, they put it up. They put it up on the screen. They're playing the music, and so I believe that he probably was supposed to be part of WrestleMania, but they switched him out at the last minute and just had Lil Wayne, little crab looking ass, come out there with Jey Uso, because it looked like he was ad libbing. I mean, it literally looked like he just threw some stuff together 5 minutes real quick.
That's just Lil Wayne anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Everything he do now look like he be on ad lib because all he do is
like
it was actually two people that they was repping in terms of the music. It was Meek Mill and Weeknd. New joint.
So you think do you think Lil Wayne be ad libbing when he on Undisputed?
Hell yeah, that nigga. I mean,
I don't know.
That nigga said I don't even watch Undisputed in the first place no more because I can't watch it because they don't talk about shit. Skip don't talk about shit, and then Lil Wayne is so high. This nigga, that's what the fuck he sound like the whole goddamn time. I'm not gonna hear that shit. You know
they done bought Paul Pierce on there, I guess, to try to save the show because Paul Pierce is so anti-LeBron, and he'll say some, just controversial ass shit, but
outrageous shit, like Nick Wright.
Yeah, but Nick Wright at the top of the totem pole right now.
Is he?
Yeah, they got the best. Look, their show has overtaken Undisputed.
Because don't nobody want to hear Skip no more, man.
Nah.
He only stayed that relevant that long because of Shannon.
I'm going to use the courage of my conviction to get you out of here. But what are you looking forward to, Tony, as far as the NFL draft goes?
Well, I'm interested to see what goes on with Powers Johnson and what goes on with the boy that just got the DWI.
Which one was that?
T'Vondre Sweat, D tackle from Texas. Yeah. I'm curious to see what goes on with him. He's probably going to drop. I mean, it's a DUI and it's pretty common, but at the same time, you're getting it right before the draft, bro. Right before the draft.
Yeah.
Like, and so I think he's going to drop, and you know, I would take a really good look at that dude. I don't care DWI or not. You know what I mean? And Powers Johnson with the concussion history thing coming out. You know, this dude arguably is one of the top 2-3 offensive linemen coming out, and you got a concussion history again. Another player that may drop. So,
Sean, I never got your opinion. We never really talked about the Hassan Whiteside trade to the Jets.
You talking about Hassan Reddick?
I mean, yeah,
Reddick.
Hassan Reddick. I said Hassan Whiteside.
Hassan Whiteside.
I'm thinking about basketball.
Yeah, like where's that dude? That dude ain't even in the NBA no more, is he?
In the NBA no
Hell
more.
no.
Hassan Reddick's trade to the Jets. So how do you feel about that?
It was difficult to take, you know, because Hassan was a double-digit sack getter every year that he's been with us.
Closer.
That boy made, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, he was a closer. He was always at the quarterback. He was a leader. So it hurt. I mean, the man wanted his money. He deserved his money. But, of course, we got bigger fish to fry. We still got Devontae Smith. We got to extend. This is an offensive league, even though you still need people to get at the quarterback. But he's a playmaker. Devontae Smith is a young playmaker. And Hassan is a little bit older. I mean, so we have to think about the team in the long run. And we offered them money, but he couldn't take it. He wanted more than that. So he had to get traded. It's a business. You can't be upset with what happened. I really wish he would have stayed. But he wanted to make his money. So hey, if you want to make your money, you got to go somewhere else because we can't pay you, motherfucker. So you got to go. And he ended up getting traded to a team, which, you know what I'm saying, they not even going to pay him, so I don't even fucking get what the fuck he got traded for.
I just told Aaron. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, he probably talked himself out of there because we had to make a backup plan to get Huff. We had to re-sign Sweat. We probably could have still kept him, but who wants a defensive end who really don't want to be there because he wanted his money and not really going to give you his all? So he got traded. And we got an asset for him later on down the line. So it's more power to him. Shouts out to him. I hope he do good at the Jets unless they play us. So it is what it is.
I just told Aaron, I said, you know what? The way that the AFC East looking now, I said, Jets don't look that bad. I may mess around and pick them if everybody stay healthy by the time opening week is here. Tony, how do you feel about the moves that the Texans are making?
You know, I'll comment on both things really. I think Reddick is going to excel next to Quinnen Williams, bruh. Like if you don't excel there, and in terms of the money thing, I don't, you know, you can't be mad. It is a business. It is what it is. Because they may have one shot or a couple of shots at getting the big payday, and so they got to go with it. They got to go with it. After that, if you get the big payday, then you start thinking about doing team-friendly type stuff. But if you got that one shot getting that big payday, you better take it. In terms of the Texans, you know, I look at that Diggs thing, and I'm going to tell you what. That could go two ways, though. It could go two ways, and I think I think the Texans arguably know that because they essentially made the man a rental. Yeah. You know, they reworked that contract and made it into just this season. There's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? They don't plan on, you know, maybe they don't plan on paying him, and they just trying to go for the shot now, willing to go ahead and give up the draft picks for it now. But if it doesn't pan out, you know, it is what it is. They essentially got three guys with the potential to be number ones. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know that Diggs is a number one anymore, really. Maybe he is, maybe he ain't. You don't really know. He could be on the decline. It could have just been a down year for him. Who knows? But they got three guys that potentially have number one
Nico
potential.
Collins and Tank Bell.
Right. And injury, again, you don't know. So I think they made some decent moves. Whether that puts them, up there with, even though they made the playoffs, whether that puts them with KC and Baltimore, right now at the top of the AFC remains to be seen. Because Stroud could have a sophomore slump, and then it doesn't really matter who you got out there running them routes. So we'll see. On paper, they look legit.
No question. Sean, what do you think about what Houston has done?
I think they made a bunch of power moves like they're supposed to when you got a quarterback that's on a rookie contract deal that's looking like he looked. Put people around him and hope for the best. They went and got what we said they needed, a proven veteran that has the talent to truly be a number one and to propel a young receiving into the next level. And like you said, it was a deal for this year because it can go two ways, because you see the controversy that he had in Minnesota, got out of Minnesota, went to Buffalo, had controversy in Buffalo. Now he's in Houston. And this is for somebody who, really gets all the targets. You know what I mean? And when you're going to Houston, you're not really getting all the targets there.
Not with those weapons.
Not with those other dudes. And if you get disgruntled there, it's like, bro, you chill out. And he kind of got to chill because nobody's going to want that if everywhere you go, you're starting to have that Antonio Brown effect. You just complain everywhere you go. Nobody going to want to deal with that. So you're going to have to settle down and just play your role. And if you can't do that, then you might find yourself, not getting paid what you want anymore, and just or out the league, because nobody really wants to deal with that shit.
He got to thug it out this year.
Yeah, you got to thug it out, and you're on the team that you should be able to thug it out with because they got a good coach, they got a good quarterback, they got a nice system there. They got players that could get to the next level. They had young people that finally got there. Now you bring in a bunch of veterans to go with them young people to give them more experience to take them to the next level. So, hey, he in a good position right now to win. So you just play your role and everything should be fine.
On paper, that's the key word. On paper, Houston has an embarrassment of riches. Mixon, Nico, Tank Dell, Danielle Hunter on defense. Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz, they re-signed him. They're two tight ends deep as well.
Mm-hmm.
So on paper, they have an embarrassment of riches. They really do.
Hey, one other thing about that Diggs thing, he must have really wanted out of Buffalo because he had 2 more years left.
Yeah.
And so he gave up money to rework that deal to potentially become a free agent. That's hella betting on yourself on a on paper stacked team where you may not end up stat padding.
Where he could be the third option.
But Buffalo blew their team up though. You know what I mean?
He really wanted out of Buffalo.
Of course they wanted them because they blew the team up. That was
my next question. This is why I told Aaron, I said, the Jets ain't looking that bad. Sean, I'll start with you. Buffalo, look at all they've lost. What do you think?
Yeah, they ain't do nothing but lose. You know what I mean? It's almost like, hey, Josh, deal with what the fuck you can deal with. We put a team around you, and this is where we got to. So now it's almost like they're preparing for the future. Like, if you do good, you do good. If not, then we're going to get us another quarterback probably in another 2 years and rebuild this fucking team. Because, they really put around him, the team that they put around him, they had the defense, they had the offensive players, they gave him a weapon that he needed and he couldn't get the job done. Whether that be because you got Patrick Mahomes on the other side of the fucking field, or you just couldn't get it done. Oh yeah, or Joe Burrow. So it's like, hey man, we tried, we gave you your shit, and you ain't get it done. So now we kind of look into the future to see what we can do to rebuild this team.
It was set up for them to win this year. This past season. Tony, what do you think about Buffalo?
At your house.
You know what would be a trip? I'm about to put a bug in your ear. What would be a trip is we talk about what teams might do around draft time, what the Bears may do around draft time. Would it shock you to see Josh Allen on the move?
Yes.
For draft picks. Would it shock you?
That would stun me.
If they're building for the future and they're looking like and they blowing the team up, why not go ahead and blow it completely up and move that boy for draft picks?
I'll take him.
Think about that.
I'll take him in Denver. I'll take him.
He's not a bad quarterback.
He's not. I'll take him. I'll take him in Denver. I damn sure will.
Yeah, that boy was balling in that jump, but
that would stun me.
You went against Patrick
It was
Mahomes.
a perfect fit. Perfect fit would be Chicago.
And what?
He's a cold weather quarterback.
And what? Buffalo get Caleb Williams?
Not that they would do it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because stranger things have happened.
Now look. Now let's have some fun now. Let's say Josh Allen did get traded to the Bears. You know what that makes the Bears with all that they got though?
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
It makes the Bears one of the top 5 teams in the NFC. Because they got pieces. They definitely got pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they really need is that quarterback.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Super Bowl was Pittsburgh versus Chicago?
No.
No. That would be an odd Super Bowl. Like that would be odd.
It would be.
It would be an NFL championship game. It wouldn't even be a Super Bowl. It would be an old school black and white NFL championship game.
You know how fucking mad
Monsters of the Midway versus the Steelers.
You know how fucking mad I would be if Russell Wilson plays in the Super Bowl this season? You know how fucking angry I would be? I would be angry.
Yeah.
For them to get to the Super Bowl, for them to start Justin Fields. Let me stop.
Justin ain't going to goddamn Super Bowl with all them monsters in the AFC. He ain't going no damn Super Bowl with no Steelers.
You ain't never lied about that.
But weirdest shit has happened, so who knows?
I mean, this is true. I mean, the Lions were just in a championship game.
True to the fact.
Hey, the Lions might mess around. That's the team that I'm not going to stop paying attention to because they're bringing everybody back plus some. They didn't have to get rid of no star player. Their offensive coordinator, who everybody thought Ben Johnson was going to be a head coach, he's back there. So I would still be on the lookout for Detroit and Green Bay. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun because I got Jordan Love in the Super Bowl within the next 5 years. I do. I got Jordan Love playing in the Super Bowl in the next 5 years with them young receivers that he got, and they can build up because I just thought about that. You got to pay him soon though.
Yeah, you got to pay him. You probably gonna have to pay them young receivers soon. You talk about the next 5 years. Next 5 years, contracts come up. Next 5 years, injuries may happen. So, I mean, as long as everybody's healthy and everybody stays there, I mean, yeah, you can see it because he looks like he's been preparing himself to be a good quarterback, as you can see in his the way he plays the game and how his mechanics are. He has that Aaron Rodgers kind of look when he throws it. So, I mean, he's been studying. It looks like, and you can see it. So maybe so. I mean, they have a good, young, decent team. Nobody thought they were going to get as far as they did this last year.
No.
So, I mean, who knows, bro?
Is one thing that I do know, and it's that we cannot wait until September. We're nearing the time of the year now where nobody's going to give a damn about sports, at least for about 2.5 months. This is why I said, this is what I was saying last night. Caitlin Clark, enjoy your shine. And this is no shot against the WNBA, but motherfuckers ain't going to pay that much attention to you in July.
Nope.
Unless you play with the big three. Now, you sign with the big three, you making history. You got something there. But from time the NBA Finals end to time of first kickoff on the Thursday night game, everybody, we're going to be like, No, matter of fact, I'll say a month and a half because when preseason football comes, we're going to be locked in. We'll be locked in more to preseason football than we are the USFL. Have you guys checked that out?
No.
Bro, I saw Taco Charlton made a game-winning sack yesterday.
I forgot that
he had 3 sacks.
Yeah.
Ain't that the nigga that the Cowboys picked up?
Yeah. That nigga Taco Charlton made a game-winning sack. He did have 3 sacks yesterday.
Hey, maybe the Cowboys will get him back, man. You know what I mean?
But when you watch the game, you see why these dudes didn't. You see why the dudes couldn't cut it.
Maybe the Dolphins will get him back. How about that?
Maybe.
Some dudes I'm surprised doing it. Like like DJ Swearinger. I'm like, I thought he was all right. He's still in the. He's still playing in that league. I thought Swearinger was decent when he was with the Redskins. But
he played for Houston too. The Texans.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah, I mean, but some motherfuckers just fall off, bro, and some of them just,
Eli Rogers, remember him?
Yeah, I remember Eli Rogers.
Yeah, he's in the league. He in that league.
Of course, they need some names, and you still need some people who, you know what I mean? Like, some people still want to play football. You know what I mean? I'm surprised Cam Newton ain't take his ass over there and do it. He could have been a superstar over there, too.
Yeah, Cam Pride won't let him do that.
Yeah, but whatever, man. You getting paid, nigga. Half of the motherfuckers in the world still can't do that shit. So, I mean,
Cam making bank off of his podcast.
He's
using his name, image, and likeness to be on the screen.
and fighting with adults and shit at his camps and shit like that.
They jumping his ass. That's crazy.
Yeah. And still ain't do nothing. That's crazy as hell. How you jump a man and that motherfucker just throw your ass around like some rain dogs? I'm like, all right, man. We good.
Yeah, you get jumped and you get tossed around. How you get jumped and you lose? He ain't even swinging. You lost.
That's crazy. Imagine if he was really angry and came at y'all like that.
Imagine if he had took that goddamn park ranger hat off. They'd have been in trouble.
That motherfucker be having some hats, don't he?
He'd be wearing them Pharrell hats just with the top cut off, so he can. His dreads be looking like a beanstalk. He'd be looking like what's his name from the Wizard of Oz, the Scarecrow.
Yeah, he be chilling, man. Cam got his own thing popping.
Hey, Cam doing this thing. I'm not hating because Cam doing this thing on his podcast.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And when niggas was trying to come at him sideways on ESPN just because he was telling the difference between a game manager and a game changer, I was like, come on, man.
But he was speaking the truth, though.
Bro won an MVP. He was voted the best player in the league at one point. He know what he talking about.
Man, them niggas ain't even did no sports before in their life, and they up there talking about professional athletes. I mean, anybody could talk about them if you really look at the game and you know what you're talking about, then you really could talk about anything as far as the sport says. You don't have to really have a business degree or no shit in that to see what to say what your eyes fucking can see and shit like that. That's crazy.
Well, it was Kimberly Martin who was trying to come at his neck, and then Ryan Clark kind of shut her down because he was basically echoing your sentiments.
It's crazy, bro. Y'all ain't never did what that man did, bro. And he did it at a high level. So if anybody could talk about it, it should be him.
Right. It's not his fault he ran into Von Miller.
Yeah. I know you was waiting to drop that.
You damn right I was. You damn right. Because we ain't been shit since. Tony, it's 2024, sir. You know, every time I have you on, I have to get an update from you as far as the political side of things.
Didn't we have that discussion last Friday?
It changes from week to week.
Oh. So on the political side of the only thing I got new really is Israel is pulling most of their army, most of their military out of Gaza. That bombing them aid workers was not a good look for them. It was not a good look because pretty much all the countries know them vehicles are marked and they know that they bombed them vehicles intentionally. Somebody screwed up. And that's pretty bad because you killed how many? Wasn't it like 11 people or something? And it
was something like that.
Yeah, and they were not Palestinians; they were Canadian, American, and so on and so forth. So yeah, they had no choice but to kind of pull out. I'm this week. Trump hush money, porn star money. Starts this week.
Porn star money?
There's no more delays. There's no more nothing. The jury is getting picked and the trial starts this week.
I was just asked in the chat to ask you about Fannie Willis.
What are you asking about Fannie? There's no update there. The trial that trial is going on too. The Georgia legislature, they want to try to throw a wrench in it, but I don't think that in the appellate court is probably not going to remove her. So there's no new news in terms of that. The big one is what's actually going forward. So tune in this week because there's no delays and there's nothing getting tossed out in this, and he's going to get found guilty because there's evidence. Like literally, there's a paper trail showing you paid the money.
So if he's found guilty, can he still run for president?
Yeah, because they didn't anticipate this ever happening, so they didn't put in a provision with that. Now Congress can literally, prevent that using the 14th Amendment, but he got so many of these clowns in Congress that's willing to teabag, for him, that it's unlikely that they would do that. But the problem is for him, moderate Republicans are not going to vote for a convicted felon. They're just not going to do it. They don't really like Trump anyway. They only vote for him because he's running a Republican ticket. They're not going to vote a convicted felon for president. They're just not going to do it. This is a state crime. He can't pardon himself. No president can actually pardon him from this. So I think this is going to hurt him. I think it's going to hurt him a whole lot. And I hope that it's televised. I don't think they will, but I would prefer it be televised. That way there's no, there's no reporting coming out of the courtroom saying, this happened, that happened, blah, 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 versus you actually seeing it with your own eyes. And then you can judge whether people are telling the truth or lying.
All right, couple comments I want to throw your way. That trial with the hush money, dude already said he lied to cover up his affair. That's a comment. He won't be found guilty. You can't try a sitting president. He's commander-in-chief, 91 charges, and he ain't in jail yet.
He's not a sitting president. He's a citizen. He literally is a citizen. He is not a sitting president. He's not, and he committed this crime when he wasn't president. This was so that he could become president. So yeah, that's he's getting tried, and he's going to get found guilty because again, he admitted to it.
I mean, I only keep up with a little bit of politics because of you and Calvin, because it's the greatest shit show on earth. And I've only been keeping up with conspiracy theories because of Rob. Okay, so I mean, it is an election year. If this was 2023 or 2022, I wouldn't give a fuck. And in my honest opinion, neither of these motherfuckers should be president. They both full of shit.
You know what the main problem? The main problem with the hush money thing with Trump is he's on tape. Here we are, another situation where he got caught on tape running his mouth. So that's what they're going to play. They're going to play the tape of him talking to himself, telling Michael Cohen what to do. Somebody
just said, who's saying this? Just said put $100 that he gets found guilty on that charge.
On what charge? Paying the hush money? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he gonna get absolutely. He is gonna get found guilty.
No, somebody wants to bet you $100 that he is found not guilty.
Who is somebody? Is it the Tang drinker? It's the Tang drinker. Tell Tang drinker we can't even stay on a podcast talking about this. I'm not betting you where I ain't gonna get paid. Now if you willing to play arbitrary and hold the money, then maybe. You know what I mean? If you willing to hold the money, maybe.
I hold the money.
But if he come handing me a dollar bill with Trump face on it, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna flip out. $100 bill with Trump face on it or some mess. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. Real talk. Okay. All I'll say is they wouldn't pursue it if this wasn't airtight. And his own words, he's gonna have to answer to his own words. It's not about Michael Cohen or anybody else. They're gonna say, well, what did you mean when you said this on tape? And the tape is admissible. And the fact that he has, unless he's going to and he's gonna plead the fifth, he's not gonna take the stand. Because if his lawyers are smart, they don't let him take the stand.
Okay. Well,
I would love to see him take the stand.
Like I said, it's an election year. I'm going to have you and Robert on here again together. Okay. Well,
what this is? You know when a new artist about to drop their new album and shit, and you gotta like it's a controversy or some shit that comes out just so they can have their name out there, so you'll remember. Oh, this motherfucker got an album when it come out. Let me go spin this album. This is what it is with Trump. It's election year. Let's keep his name in the fucking media. So when it's time for these ballots and dumb motherfuckers roll up there and be like, oh, I know this Trump guy. Fucking put his name down there. That's what the fuck this is. It's to get y'all talking about this motherfucker so niggas will think about him when it's time for to go put them ballots in. Nobody give a shit about Biden. Nobody give a shit about Trump. All these niggas run that shit crooked. Everybody's fucking crooked. Nobody looks out for the real people in this world. So
that's right.
Until they get independent or some real motherfucker to get in there, this shit is gonna be a shit show forever.
That's right. That's right. Message. And Rob just said, when he got to pay me, I'll accept his face in his hands with the money. That's what he said. It's on the YouTube joint. All you got to do is look at the comments. You can see it. So, but you know what, Sean? I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't.
Here's the problem with that, though. Here's the problem with that. Who's the last president that we had that wasn't crooked on some level?
They all crooked. That's what I'm saying.
I'll wait. And that will be the future. It's never going to change. Anytime you put anybody in power, they have to answer to somebody behind the scenes. And the question is, and it will always be, who's the lesser of two evils? Yep. What can you accept? Because you're always trading in the big picture. For any good thing a president does, they're doing something behind the scenes, doing somebody a favor behind the scenes. What is acceptable to you? You know, that's just never going to happen. An independent winning the presidency. I mean, the only way that'll ever happen is if the two parties dissolve. That's it. They have to dissolve or they merge.
So basically, our system of government should change.
But this is at the world government. Like there is no benevolent leader. There is no leader out there. Heavy is the head that wears the crown for a reason. So there's never going to be this benevolent leader that is told.
What happened?
Yep. That's them shutting his ass down. You know what it is?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tony. No, finish what you were saying because you got
the power that BK for your ass.
I'm just saying it just don't exist, bro. Like it don't exist, and it never will exist. I don't care how altruistic your motives are when you first get into politics. Eventually, you're going to have to, because there's too much. You know, the behind the scenes. There's too much behind the scenes, and you're going to need their support. So you're gonna have to. You have to get into something, and so it will never be. So you're always choosing the lesser of two evils, and this is what I've been saying. I don't care what you feel about Biden or Trump. One is obviously more evil than the other. So again, if I could get a president that I can ignore 3 to 6 months, which is Biden, I'll take that. I'll take that. Man. rather than a president that I could go on Twitter and criticize, and that motherfucker talking about I got small hands and all this other, you know, it ain't got time for that. You got bigger fish to fry, and you worried about, you know,
can't stay awake, nigga.
It's dumb shit. Now I'm gonna tell you something. He actually challenged Biden to a debate. I would love for that to actually happen. I don't think it will, but I would love for it to actually happen, because one thing for certain, two things for sure. That illiterate, but man, did you see at the rally what he was talking about? Like, he was talking about Barack Obama, like Joe Biden beat Barack Obama to become president. What the hell are you? What?
You know what? I wish they could debate as long as it's not at neither one of their nap times, old motherfuckers. Okay. And Rob said, you know what? Rob said, you know what? Never mind, no bet. I want his silence. Silence is accepted.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you talking about old, if old is a thing with you, then basically you got to get rid of not only both candidates for president. You got to get rid of like
Congress.
pretty much the whole all of the Supreme Court except for what 4 people.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
You got to get rid of all of Congress. Damn near.
Old ass ways.
That's the problem.
So old, nigga.
That's the issue. That's the problem. I don't need congressmen or Supreme Court people who need to be wearing fucking Depends. That's
maybe it's the problem and maybe it's not. Maybe it's the problem and maybe it's not.
You need
because at the same time, you want people that have a lot of experience. A lot of experience making these decisions, not because what you see when you get the younger people, some of these people is fools. The people like Marjorie Taylor Greene. Do you really want like Marjorie Taylor Greene like running shit?
No, but I don't want Colonel Sanders running shit neither.
No, you don't want that, but at least that motherfucker got experience with making that damn chicken when you're hungry. So.
Man, I'm running for president. Goddamn it, vote for me.
I've been saying this for the last 16 years.
What y'all need me to do? Tell me, I ain't got to give into none of them nigga shit, nigga. So what? I did everything I did in my life. What's up,
bro? I'll run for president. I'll run for president. Just know, I will. I'll be fucking a lot of people. So I'm just telling you now. I'll run for president. I'll be a great president, but I will be an active president. Let's put it that way. Because I'm not trying to be funny. I would vote for any one of us 3 on this podcast. Because
don't vote for me.
Don't vote for me.
I don't want to be president.
I'm gonna fuck shit up. I'm gonna tell you that.
I would because y'all know what us and people like us need more than these motherfuckers who's already rich and old.
Niggas need to mind their business.
But again, what did I tell you though? I could know that, you could know that, Sean could know that. It ain't gonna make a difference. Why won't it make a difference? Obama. Look at Obama. Obama came from basically out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere. How did he become president? He had to make some backdoor deals. He had to make some deals.
Vote for me. Vote for me.
And so, in the big picture, and he was young. And did you see him when he went in? Did you see him when he went in? Look at yourself. Look at Sean in that screen. Do you see what Obama looked like when he went in, and then when he came out, what he looked like?
He came out with the weight of the world and the secrets of the world on his shoulders. Nigga. I'm surprised he's still living.
No, I ain't gonna say that because he still got like a smooth jump and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's still fine, but that gray hair.
A lot of information to know.
He came out looking like the white mamba.
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of shit that they know that we don't need to know. That shit'll fuck you up. But I mean, that in itself, bro. Yeah. I mean, but you're right. You got to make backdoor deals when you're dealing with these kind of people because it's a crooked ass world we're living in, and a lot of the times that you have to, you do have to pick one lesser evil over the other. I mean, because for the most part, somebody always got. Yeah, and I mean, and that's just being stupid in itself too as well. Because I'm not encouraging anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You go do what you do regardless of the situation. But I just mean, like, if you go vote for what you really want. I mean, even though it's not one of them motherfuckers, you may vote for something different. If you vote for something different, maybe the next motherfucker will vote for something different, and then the next motherfucker will vote for something different, and you got change instead of just going up there and say, I don't like now one of them motherfuckers, I'm not gonna vote. Go vote for somebody fucking different. Go see somebody, go read up on somebody, look and see what the fuck they got going on for them. If you like them, fucking vote for them. And then don't vote for the other niggas. That's how you change it.
But that has to happen down ballot. Once you get on the president stage, it's not going to happen. So it has to happen organically.
That's where local elections are so important. Is that where local elections are so important? So you can have somebody different maybe rise up the totem pole.
It is. But you know what no labels is? The funny thing is, I see a lot of people jumping on the no labels bandwagon. Y'all actually know what no labels is?
I know what
it's not an independent third party. They're billing themselves as that, but really there's some Democrats and some Republicans just deciding to work together. That's all. So that's what I'm saying. That's what an independent party will end up having to be. But you could actually you could accomplish that if somebody would have the balls like Al Gore did to simply select a Republican running mate as a Democrat select the Republican running mate, or as a Republican, select the Democratic running mate.
That's bad for the gang shit, because that's all they are. Political
Gang,
gang
I mean,
shit.
You see blue and red. Gang, gang.
That's bad for the gang shit.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to set up with a gang. What you mean? Nigga,
I don't
get
disagree
jumped
with
like
that.
that.
That's bad. That's bad for that gang shit.
Yeah, that's how you get jumped, nigga. What you talking about? Take you out. Fuck you got on,
We'll
partner.
freeze your credit card, sir.
You gonna shut that shit down. Yeah, but vote for who you like, man. If they don't get it, oh well. At least you voted for the motherfuckers because that's who you like and that's who you believe in, motherfucker. So go for what you know, bro.
People do that, but once you get to the nominee portion, then you can't. That option is taken away.
Yeah.
That option is taken away. You only got 2 people to vote for at that point. Now you can not vote. You can write somebody in, but you might as well not vote if you're gonna write somebody in that's not gonna win.
Do you know what my first act of president would be? All seriousness, I would make prenuptial agreements mandatory. Just like you got to have insurance for a car, just like you got to have homeowners
That ain't
insurance.
gonna happen.
I would make that would be my first act. No, bitch. Okay.
Sign this shit, bitch. And that's vice versa.
No, I'm serious. That's all a prenuptial agreement is insurance. That's it. You have to have it for a home. You got to have it for a car. Why can't you have it for your marriage? I'm dead ass serious. I would make that shit law if I was able to. See, that's the thing I don't like about our government. Like you can have an individual great idea, but you have to go ask all these other motherfuckers who you know, you got to get the approval of other dumb
Well, the reason why that would get shut down from the gate is because states' rights. States' rights. You know, different states got different laws involving marriage anyway. So there's no way.
This is a new nigga rule. What man would say no to that? What would, let me ask something. Would you say if that was made into law?
I wouldn't, but at the same, well, what man wouldn't say no to that? A man that's getting his bills paid by the check.
That's what I said. It's vice versa. You know what I mean? It's the same way.
Say no to it. Then the chick wouldn't say no.
But in the big picture, that you have X amount of what women make up 45% of the electorate, maybe 50% of the electorate. That ain't, come on now.
No,
come on now.
But you just said it. The dude who's getting their bills paid by the chick, wouldn't the chick want that? Especially if she's a strong businesswoman.
Wait a minute. Let's not call them chicks.
You rarely see the other side of the fence. Like it's rare. Didn't Mariah Carey kind of have that situation?
J-Lo.
Janet Jackson had it too, didn't she?
Yep. Yeah, where the men got divorced and the women had to pay. The women had to pay the alimony. That was a great day in nigga history. That was a great day for men history. Because you're right, you don't see the other side of the fence much. But I'm being dead serious. If I could put that in the law, that would be my first act. I'm serious. All it is insurance. People think about it as such a bad thing.
But what's the agreement? You passing this sweet law that prenuptial agreement, but what is the agreement?
What you came in with is what your ass leave with.
Well, see, the problem with that is some of these people are going to make the argument they were there before that person or help them make that money. And then they got married.
At the beginning. And
then they got married.
You got to get an auditor to go through your shit. Audit your relationship.
Now, it's ways around everything now.
And then the other thing with prenuptial agreement is, you do have them situations where people agree whatever you came in with, but you also have them prenuptial agreements that they get married. Okay, I agree. After it's all said and done, if we don't stay together, I give you $10 million because I'm just rich like that.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Those are called writers. So you put the writer in there for additional options.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Bro, all I'm saying.
So what you saying? Basically, with Reverend Brother Pass at the altar, you're gonna have a lawyer standing there too with the document ready to go.
You goddamn right.
That's right. You leave the office, take your ass to the lawyer to the hotel to the motel to the holiday.
Because again, prenup has a bad look. The prenuptial agreement has a bad PR agent. Because really all it is marriage insurance. if people look at it as such, because sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Unfortunately, we're in an age where prenups are quite necessary. And all I'm saying is it's marriage insurance. It's not just to protect the man.
No.
Because the woman can be the breadwinner.
Yes.
So it's marriage insurance. That's it.
For both parties.
I mean,
And that's why he's my vice president. That's my running mate right there.
That's
So
right,
you don't
goddammit.
Because you don't want nothing to happen to me, because he'll be a whole lot worse.
I'm next, nigga.
Oh Lord, man.
Hey, look,
Necessary.
look, vote for me as president. No Diddy freak offs. That's
It's
it.
about to be
No
some
Diddy
wild
freak
shit to come out about that shit. That shit gonna be
No
wild.
None.
It's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers in the freak off. You gonna be like, what?
But
They
if
were
you
in the
see-
freak off as well.
But if you see 3 women leave the presidential suite, you'll know it was me.
No
That's it.
Lewinsky.
And you're gonna be sitting in front of Congress. I did not have sex relations with that
No.
girl.
Hey, and I
I'm sitting in
did.
front of Congress saying, hell yeah, I did it. I'm single.
He said what?
I did it.
God damn it.
I'll be
Sign
like
the
this.
paper.
I'll be like this. You see a ring on this finger? Eeny, meeny, miny, ho. You okay? I did it. Yep. Guilty.
That's why your ass would never be president. Ain't nobody want your ass in there.
I got good ideas. I got great ideas. What my love life is, if as long as it don't affect me running this country, then so what? So what?
So I had the president sitting in damn strip club, damn Secret Service,
So what?
strippers and shit.
And the
So
president
what?
is sweet too. So what?
You talking about the
Walking
president out here
around with
grabbing
Secret
pussy?
Service walking around with a
I've been in
briefcase
the
full of
strip
dollar bills for you and shit.
Damn right. You damn right.
Hey, didn't your former president grab some pussy? Why can't I be in the strip club? Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness! All right, don't make me. I'll come up with some crazy ass laws saying you got to do it at least 5 times a week. You're going to jail. 3 times if you over 50.
Nah, man.
I'm just messing around. But look, I'm about to get out of here because I'm about to do some dad stuff.
Daddy.
It's a school night. My kids is getting ready to head on back here, and I guess I'm gonna watch this game until I fall asleep because ain't shit else on TV. But between that, I'm recording Raw because I want to get overview. I want to see what happened last night. I want to see Undertaker choke slam the shit out the Rock.
Yeah, ain't
Anyway.
you supposed to be watching wrestling now and some shit like that?
You see, the old niggas is back. Like,
What's that?
I don't know.
Somebody phone ringing?
Oh, I'm about
That's
to,
what I
I'm about to go for the bunker, nigga.
No, I'm about to say I hope the fans won't listen to what I say.
Fully cold.
But
That's what's
anyway,
up, though, bro.
fans ain't watching, is it, bro?
That's all right. Just know where I at. Look,
I don't know
just
what
know
the
that I ain't leave on purpose if I'm gone.
All the fans was.
Rob, I need you, boy.
So just know it's a conspiracy if they said that I just left for no reason. You know what I mean? I need you to look into it, my boy.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm about to get up out of here, bro, man. Any parting shots?
No, actually the season is not here, but it's always still fuck the Cowboys. And yeah, that's about it, man. Live life, enjoy it. We only got a little bit of it, man. Enjoy it while you got it, bro.
You ain't never lied.
That's it.
Tony,
That boy
ain't no
Strats,
need
I'm
to
on
join-
Twitch.
ain't no
Holla
need
at
to
your
join
boy.
back up, bro. Ain't no need to join back up, Tony. I'm about to shut it down. You got parting shots?
Oh, yeah, don't run for president.
I'm going to put my bid in right now, goddamn it.
2028. First president with a backwards hat. 2028. We got the first lady and we got the first do-rag. All right, 2028.
Be cookouts all in the front yard.
Boy.
Yeah. White House be jumping, nigga.
Boy, you already know.
Oh,
boy.
Side note. Politics. I forgot something. So the Supreme Court has yet to rule on that immunity shit with Trump. You know why they're taking their good sweet time, right?
No.
Because if they rule that Trump is immune, Biden is still president. Meaning that shit, I could go out in Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody type shit. He could literally just take Trump out and they can't prosecute him if he wanted to. He could have them murked, disappeared, and they couldn't prosecute him. That's why they're taking a good sweet time to rule on the immunity. If you say a president is immune from prosecution of any type of prosecution, he could do anything.
Capitol Hill, where the real
They won't rule on that before this election. I bet you any money if Biden wins, then they'll rule after the election. Say no, president's not immune. Bet you any money that's how that goes.
What are you gonna do? He could get somebody to sneak up on Trump and put that shit in a rag and put it over his face.
I mean, I would put something in his tang. Like I put something in his tang.
Before we go, there is something I want to tell y'all. It's just about this nasty prank that I just heard that Shaq played on one of his teammates. I want y'all to listen to this. Story just came out that when Shaq was a member of the Phoenix Suns, you know, he would pull pranks on the teammates, like pissing on their shoes and shit like that. But one teammate, he took his mouthpiece and put it in his nuts for the entire practice. Put the mouthpiece back in the teammate locker room. When the game came, the player put the mouthpiece in his mouth. And then when the teammate started laughing, he spit it immediately out. I know Shaq's a big dude, but we would be fighting like a motherfucker after that.
Immediately.
Yeah. Shaq wouldn't be a big dude for long because crowbar on knees. That's what would happen. Crowbar on the knees.
And I would do him like he did me, bro. Pause. I would wait and you wouldn't know what's coming until it came and then pause again because your big ass is too big for me to fight fairly. So I'm gonna sneak your ass and it's gonna be real aggressive and real soon. You know what I mean? So you don't do no shit like that, bro.
Rag,
it's
liquid. Think about a mouthpiece.
He wakes up. He gonna have a mouthpiece in his mouth. After I have a few swigs of X-Lax, then he gonna have a mouthpiece in his mouth. Don't play that shit.
Oh yeah.
A mouthpiece in the back of your balls for an entire practice.
Did they say what player? Did they say who it was?
They
ain't say who it was.
No, they said the last name of the player. I don't remember. Think about it. This was when he was with Phoenix. He was with Phoenix like 08, 09. But still, they did say the name of a mouthpiece on your scrotisserie for a whole practice. And then you put it back in my.
It's war. I'm pretty sure it's war. I'm telling you. You better watch everything you do in life because it's war. Because we there, bro. It's just some shit you don't do, bro. And that's
you don't do that, bro.
You don't do that type shit.
I'm putting bananas in your tailpipe. I'm putting salt in your goddamn. I'm putting sugar in your gas tank.
You gonna have X-Lax right before the game starts, just like you said. We gonna dump a whole thing of that. So when you on court, you just go shit all on yourself on national TV, nigga. It's war. We don't do no shit like that. Shitty booty ass.
That's all.
Shitty Shaq. That's what we're gonna
go. I'm gonna pull that Marcellus Wallace shit and go give me some hard hitting pipe. Some crackheads.
Nancy Kerrigan, deal with it. Because that's fucked up. Like,
either that or get Dwight Howard and a ball gag to work on him.
Definitely gonna get Dwight on his ass.
Literally. So we can have Dwight around his lips.
Dwight.
So that kind of puts in the context. That puts in the context Shaq's song about Kobe, right? Kobe, tell me how my ass tastes.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Ew.
Ew. That's nasty.
Bruh. Ew. I'm gonna send y'all the link and tell y'all. I'm gonna send y'all the link of where I heard it, and I'm gonna tell y'all the time to go to. Because when I heard that shit today, I was like, no. I was like, come on. That's nasty. It was on the Dan Le Batard show. Dan Le Batard said he should be thrown in jail.
Absolutely. Immediately. Expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
Yeah, but I'm about to hit about it this bitch too.
All right, fellas, man. I will see y'all later. Y'all more than welcome to join Friday before Conspiracy Theories if you want, or join during Conspiracy Theories.
Yo, if you log in, if you check in on Raw, check out these Jordans that R-Truth got on.
All right, I'm out.
All right, bro.
Remember.
USA. Oh, them Jones is tough. Them Jones is tough as shit. Okay, them Jones is tough. But anyway, that was fun. But anyway, yep, about to be up out of here. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns for another episode of Sports Plus Life. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed rest of your week. We'll definitely see you on Friday. I'm out this bitch. Peace. Love you.